He brought down princes from their mighty thrones. He lifted up the humble and the meek. When God descended, took on flesh and bones, emptied himself of power, chose to be weak, he brought down princes from their mighty thrones. When God the Word had not yet learned to speak, and in his mother's arms made cries and moans, he lifted up the humble and the meek. He brought down princes from their mighty thrones. He lifted up the humble and the meek.
There is a song to be sung in deepest oceans, across the galaxies, in every nation and tongue. Let praise resound, let praise resound all around. Creation sing with one voice to the glory of the Maker of all things. Let praise resound, yes, let praise resound.
Let me tell you about my favourite story. It's alright, don't worry, it's not gory. It's the first Christmas story, and not to be clever, but it's about this one chord which ties everything together. Not the chord to the fairy light on the Christmas tree. This story starts at night, so picture the scene. Few blokes on a hill tending to their flock, run-of-the-mill stuff, you know, till they get quite a shock. You see, this angel turns up and shines in glory. It's true, it's a true story. Whoa, says the angel, it's all right, no danger. Just thought I'd let you know of this baby in a manger. Do you good to go visit if you're able? This one's special. You'll find him in a stable. A king, if you can, go see him. Then, a moment they'll treasure throughout the days when a whole host of angels sent up their praise, and in accord, the guys agreed. Yeah, count us in. Count us in, indeed. Cut new scene, more blokes, not shepherds, but intellectual sorts of guys with telescopes out studying the skies. They spot this particular star in the night, and so the guys follow the star in the sky in the night. Months later they arrive to see the birth of the Son of the Most High, born as royalty, king, destined to be more than a baron or a sir. And so they brought him 3 gifts: gold, frankincense, myrrh. So humbled to witness this significant scene, the wise men, they knelt onto a knee, so tender, so mild, they all thought it, born in Bethlehem, according to the prophet. Now, flip back to the beginning, we meet a guy called Joe, engaged, due to tie the knot with this Mary girl, but now he's not so sure. She's pregnant, not his. Why didn't she come clean? But then this angel turns up in his dream. Don't panic, says the angel. Things aren't what they seem. The big guy wants you on the parenting team. You see, God's only son is living inside Mary. He's gonna be born and he's gonna save many. What the angel said, it struck a chord, it went in, and Joe strived to obey God from there on in. Now skip past the guys with their flock, you know, the ones in shock. Skip past the guys searching the skies, and we're back in the stable. They cut his umbilical cord, nature's cable, all in all. A cord of worship to little Guy in the cradle. And this little Guy, so vulnerable and so weak, but destined to be king, and they shall bow at his feet. You see, we sing carols with instrumental chords, but guess what? It's got nothing to do with jolly old Claus. We sing to celebrate only one thing, this one moment in history which changed everything. And when we remember this little Guy, we remember he is son of the Most High, in a crib, with straw in his face, yet God's trump card against the sin of a broken race. This is a story all about a chord, about a little guy who was king, and our sin he bore. You see, the chord which makes Christmas is Jesus, Lord.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning all things were made, and without Him nothing was made. In Him was life, light of all humankind. In Him was light, author of day, and to the darkness came this wondrous light, a light the dark could never chase away. In the beginning, in the beginning.
To the darkness came God's light, light of men was that light. There at the beginning was the Word of God. He was coming to the world as a child, as its light. Word made flesh, who dwelt with us, full of grace and truth. Light of Christ from shining us, lead us on, light the way. Let your flame forever burn, then will your love grow. Holy child of Bethlehem, ray of hope, light divine, you came down from glory in humility. You who grew into a king, Prince of Peace, Emmanuel. You came down to save us, came to set us free. Light of Christ from shining us, lead us on, light the way. Let your flame forever burn, then will your love grow. God so loved the world that He gave. God so loved the world that He gave. God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, so that everyone who believes shall not die. Everyone who believes shall not die. Everyone who believes shall not die, but have everlasting life. Everlasting life.
Excuse me. Love the song, by the way. Oh, no, I'm not after change. Look, don't be afraid. It's good news, and it's for everybody. Look, I get it. You don't believe me. I don't blame you. You don't know me. And I know what some people say about people like me.
Rough sleepers, street sellers, grubby vendors.
Dregs of society, right?
Look, I'll level with you. I'm a nobody.
But last night I met somebody and I've got to tell everybody. No, wait, please, just
Please,
give me 2 minutes.
Seriously.
Me and my mate, we're getting set up for the night, right? Then this
This light, and it just stuns us. All I can describe it is like God's glory surrounds us.
Sounds crazy, right? The most captivating character you'd ever laid eyes on. Voice like an angel, exhilarating and terrifying, breathtaking and beautiful. We were bricking it. He says, don't be afraid.
It's good news and it's for everybody.
He says, a direct line to David's lineage has arrived to answer the SOS signal of our hearts.
He's come to rescue.
Then he tells us to go see for ourselves. Camped in an underpass, covered with rags, you'll find him in a tent, wrapped up in a sleeping bag. You probably think I've been on the spices, right? I think it too. I mean, who delivers a message like that to somebody like this?
You're right. I'm a nobody.
But what he said kept ringing in my ears so clearly. Don't be afraid.
It's good news and it's for everybody.
Look, we might be a bunch of nobodies, but nobody was stopping us from searching out this somebody. And then these rough sleepers met a saviour.
Street sellers met a king. And we knew we had to savor this moment because it changes everything.
And it dawned on me. He's come for the nobodies. He's come to show them that to him there's somebody, to one day become a nobody, to offer up his status of somebody, so everybody who reaches out to him can be part of his family. Camped in an underpass, covered with rags, this is good news, wrapped up in a sleeping bag. Look, I'm not talking bone, but do yourself a favour. Don't just take the word of this rough sleeping stranger. Come see for yourself. Come and meet him. Come and meet the Saviour.
The Savior who is Christ the Lord, the love of God displayed.
Look, I'm not after change. Please, don't be afraid. It's good news. And it's for everybody.
Rough sleepers watched their dogs by night, or seated on the ground. The angel and glory shone around. Fear not, said he, for mighty dread had seized the troubled mind. Glad tidings of great joy I bring to you and all mankind. To you in David's town this day is born of David's line the Savior who is Christ the Lord, and this shall be his sign.
I've just come from meeting somebody and I've got to tell everybody, 'cause it's good news and it's for everybody. A tent in an underpass covered with rags. This is good news wrapped up in a sleeping bag.
All glory to be God on high, and on the earth be peace, goodwill henceforth from heaven to all, begin and never cease. The Savior who is Christ the Lord, the love of God displayed, all wrapped up in a sleeping bag, and in a tent he lay.
Look, I'm not talking bull, but do yourself a favor. Don't just take the word of this rough sleeping stranger. See for yourself. Come and meet the Savior.
The Savior who is Christ the Lord, the love of